This episode may contain sensitive topics. Discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome to the Lusty Lounge. One of our hosts will be with you in a moment.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. It's your host, Noodle, for the moment. It's because it's game month. And I am here with our new...
What's the name of the podcast?
Oh my god. Shut up, Goose. I'm trying not to laugh. Yes, alright. Hello!
Also, you gotta thank Desiree.
Thank you, Desiree, for God's sakes. Oh my god. Hello, welcome to the Lusty Lounge podcast. I was good at this the first time, not good the second time, apparently. I'm here today with our guest. If you would like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Lucas. I'm a trans gay man. Yeah.
And I am Noodle, your regular host for the moment. And our other two co-hosts, if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Suna. Eating.
And Puce. Not eating. Jealous.
Sorry. Love you.
There's love here?
You don't.
I was
That's a
about to say,
lie.
there's love here? Where is
That's
it?
not a lie. I love Puce like a distant relative.
That's fair.
So not at all.
But like, what do
Your
you expect to
relatives
get
must
out of the
suck.
will?
Yeah, they do.
They're just very distant.
Oh, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that.
Like 6 feet under distant?
No, like halfway across the country distance.
Oh.
I relate to that. All right. Why was it so much easier yesterday? Or the last
because
recording?
Jace had that energy, that's why. No offense to you, Lucas.
Oh,
We'll get
no,
there.
trust me, I don't have that.
Wait, are you high?
Maybe.
You're allowed to say yes or no. It's fine.
I get high. It's cool.
You won't get in trouble.
Yes, I am.
All right. So Lucas will be a real person.
What happened to the tolerance training?
Tolerance
I'm
break.
confused.
Okay, look, I'm not
Whatever.
taking gummies that are like a shit ton of milligrams. I'm just hitting a pen.
Oh, ooh, a Benjamin.
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Benjamin.
Lucas will loosen up in time. Because Noodle sucks at her job because she's still training. Oh my God. Welcome to the second half of Pride Month. Even though we're already in the second half of Pride Month, I know. Again, we had a fucking server emergency. We're sorry about that. But we're gonna be super extra not straight. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Puce, I want you to lead with your question.
Which one?
You only have one question.
Oh, my special question.
God.
All right, Lucas. Do you know what a fuda is?
A what?
Do you know what fuda
No.
is?
Ooh, wait, are you
Two
not a
gets in
degenerate?
row.
Well, no, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so a fuda is a woman with a cock
Oh.
and possibly balls. Mostly fantasy, irrelevant, non-existent shit. Is that gay?
Well, I don't know.
Okay,
Why'd you want me to lead with this question?
Because I thought Lucas was a degenerate, like the type of degenerate I am, because
We already know what
his
that I'm not.
boyfriend. Oh wait, why isn't Discord working? No, we
Wait, so
don't.
what kind of degenerate is Lucas?
Lucas has
I'm
real
curious.
sex. I don't know how to articulate Futanari to like truly because you also don't really watch anime. All you've seen is Black Clover.
Just go into our
No, I haven't.
Discord and like copy paste.
What
the
else have
image.
you seen?
Chicks with
Blue
dick.
Exorcist, and then like slime.
Okay, all right, okay. So you know Rimuru, right?
Yes.
Technically genderless. So, do you know how Rimuru got his body?
I don't think I'm that far.
That's like episode 8. Do not make me go downstairs and get the fucking vodka to pour.
You mean like how he absorbed it?
Yes.
Yes.
Now imagine if the woman he ate also had a dick and a vagina.
I feel like my explanation was much more straight to the
I feel like
point.
mine was just chicks with
Well,
dicks.
Yours is too dry. Lucas needs stimulation.
Look,
Can I post a GIF?
I'm a little
I have
slow.
GIF.
You work for you were an audio technician. You're not allowed to be slow.
I did.
Don't
I was like,
don't you make them fucking noises at me.
Can I post a GIF? Will that help? Will I give like a...
No. It's fine.
A lot of them are hot, I promise.
You might as
No,
well,
it's
because I'm
just
just gonna look it up
Oh.
myself.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me look up a good one. Let me find a delicious GIF.
You're supposed to be
It's
the
supposed to be
host,
an audio
hosting.
podcast too.
Oh my god.
This is the worst. I'm so sorry, audio listeners. Here, this is my favorite one. I feel like this is the hottest. If it takes forever to load,
So
'cause I'll
fucking
die.
bad, but I can't.
Oh no.
Well, we have indoctrinated Lucas into the world of hentai.
Oh, look,
Essentially hentai.
me and my friends used to send hentai back and forth as a joke.
It's a joke. Crazy.
So then how do you not know what a Futanari is?
Because this
I love
was
that too.
this was like freshman year of high school.
Oh fuck, wait, Lucas, how old are you?
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're a child.
That's right, you're a baby, I forgot.
You're just a baby.
How'd you forget how old your
Look,
friend
he forgets that I'm trans.
I legitimately
I mean,
did not
I
know when we
respect
met.
that.
No one told me. It was great.
Please tell me he told a transphobic joke around you, and that's how he found out.
He's so fucking funny.
No, we were at Kasai, and you mentioned something about clothes, and then you showed Deanna a picture of you in the before time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was I was super fucking confused.
love that
and then
term.
Deanna explained it to me, and I'm like, really?
Full time. Fuck me, I love that. That makes
Surprise,
it
shut
sound
up.
so
Just like-
ethereal.
No, it's just like, what do you mean? Lucas has always been a nigga. He's like, no, and I'm like, yes.
that must be so
Granted.
vindicating, I must say.
It happens more than you think. Because I'm
But
very...
that must be so, like, affirming.
Yeah, it is. Trust me. When I came out in middle school, it was not like that.
You were the kid that everybody was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're trans.
Then I got like to
No,
senior
but
year of high school, nobody realized it was still me.
That's wild.
How did you gather the courage to come out, though?
Hold on. To put Lucas's in eyes, that's how you say that, relationship into perspective, their
You
boy,
said in eyes? And I was like, what did you say?
Lucas's
Said
boyfriend
and
walked up
eyes.
on us because we all work the same convention. Was like, da da da, my boyfriend, da da da, and I'm like, well, who the fuck is it? You told us your story, and then you just spawned. You kissed him and you walked off, and I'm like, him, that nigga, you, yeah. It was like they're like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's how I met Lucas, and then I had to go hunt Lucas down to go, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, dude.
That was in Texas.
Yeah, that was my first con.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Texas is so fucking boring.
Texas was...
Good. It's a good starter con,
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Very, very good
Yeah,
starter.
because Texas was quite fun.
Noodle, do your
I'm
job.
sorry. Anywho. Because I
blame you for this. This was all derailed by you, Suna.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth. When you can host, you can speak and insult.
What? But I'm still hosting and you're insulting me still. How is this fair?
Because you like being insulted,
my
so
God.
it's fine.
Anywho.
It's a hate
All right,
crime.
Lucas. It sounds like you pretty much like explained your like coming out story. So that question's covered. How's your family feel?
Well,
about it?
my mom's bi, so
Oh.
that was great. My dad didn't really give a shit, but it was great because I remember standing outside while he was like somewhat drunk. It was, mind you, it was like midnight.
Yeah, that
And
sounds
I-
about right.
Stood there with him for like 20 minutes, didn't say anything, and then I just out of nowhere I was like, I think I'm trans. He didn't say anything. I'm like, oh god. He was like, okay, that's fine. And then we went inside. He was like,
Oh wait.
I don't know anything about it. Do you want therapy? I'm like, yeah.
That's so sweet. Like,
Yeah, I made my Republican Christian father a liberal.
wild. That's crowning achievement. Like,
So you have
Lucas,
a coming out
You
story?
owe me a drink. You know what? This is the porn laptop, so it's fine if it gets ruined. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you have two coming out stories since you are trans and gay?
Well, not really. Not for the gay part. It was more like I came out and then I still liked guys. But then I started talking to a girl. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm bisexual. A couple months later, fuck it, I'm pansexual.
Mood. I'm also pansexual.
And then, like, my last relationship, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gay.
Respect.
Women suck. That's what I get out of that. It's like, all right, I like dudes. Okay, maybe not. Let me try women. Okay, maybe. Let me try the other dude. Okay, dudes are pretty good. Women, you know what? Fuck it. Women suck. That's what I got out
This
of
leads
all
perfectly into the next question. Lucas, you've been both a guy and a girl. Which one's better?
That's such a loaded
I
question.
love that.
Well, I came out when I was 12, so I can't really tell you much.
Holy shit. I'm jealous.
Okay, that's
You
certainly
you
a fucking
knew
turn of
more
words.
about yourself at 12 than
Oh.
I did when I was... I can't remember what the fuck I was doing at 12. Granted, I'm 30, so it's been a minute.
It's been like a gajillion years.
Hey, shut the
I was still trying to
fuck
figure out
up.
if I liked
You
girls.
poor thing. You'd be like that though.
I always knew I liked girls because boobs are just overpowered.
Oh my fuck.
It's never been a matter of do I like boys or do I like girls. It's just girls have boobs and boobs are great. Therefore, I like girls.
That's
Done.
kind of how I felt about girls too.
See, they never do much anything for me. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gay.
That's how.
Man,
That's
between
the
you
number
and
one thing
Jace,
that loses out.
I'm so
boobs.
heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken too. I'm like, that's the number one thing that loses out is boobs. Makes me sad.
I'm an ass man.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I can argue with that a little bit, but not a whole
I don't know
lot.
what my boyfriend is. I gotta ask him.
I feel bad for you because you're like 30% boobs.
That's so. Oh my god, when you see me in person. Oh fuck, it's gonna be more true. God damn it. No, and then there's just wide hips with it too. Fuck me.
More true. All right, Lucas, answer the important question.
I forgot what the question was.
So did I.
Are guys or girls better?
Oh.
Okay, look, I can admire a woman, but, like, men are hot. I don't know what to tell you.
That's an acceptable answer.
Okay, hold on. I gotta derail this
I
again.
understand.
Brother.
Oh my god,
Brother.
why?
I gotta bring up like personal stuff
Oh
now.
my god.
So
Noodle, it's not us for once.
So Lucas, having lived with D's ex and liking men, were you ever just like, damn, he's kind of hot, but like actually hot?
No. Just no.
So you're racist.
No!
That's the joke. That's the joke. That's the joke. So you don't like the muscles and stuff, or was it the fucking narcissism?
Yeah, personality can turn me real off real fast.
Okay, gotcha.
I respect that.
Because like conventionally, our friend, are you still friends with him?
I don't talk to him.
Conventionally, my friend is attractive. Like there is no denying it. But his personality is such a you either gotta like a narcissist or you can't. And I'm just like, man, I don't know how.
Does this person listen to the podcast?
No.
God, I hope not. That would be horrific. Yeah, I
That's
agree.
why- that's why I haven't said
You
your
can
name.
like a narcissist or you can a narcissist. There is no in between.
So like that helps me get a better handle on you and your gayness, because everyone, and it's not because of his personality, it's because of his face and like his upper half. Because only a few people have seen his lower half.
He is attractive,
so-
yes, but I don't find him attractive like that, if that makes sense.
I got you. I got you.
Which leads into our next question. Two questions, kind of. A, since you're trans, what kind of trans man are you? And B, since you're gay, what kind of gay man are you?
Definitely an otter as a gay man.
I am in the middle of pegging. I'm in the middle of making my drink, and I was like, I peg you for an otter. Immediately, you said otter.
I'm pretty sure because you knew most of the distinctions before Jace rattled them all off, right?
Some of them.
Okay,
I do
say
get them confused though.
so. So I kind of know what an otter is now because Chase rattled them off. I'm like, why are there so many? Why are they all animals? So that helps me understand you a little bit better. So thank you for the clarification.
For the audience, you should explain what an otter is. Definitely not me.
That's cute. It's cute, Buse.
So an otter is literally just like a little more weight than a jock, but like hairier.
Okay.
So like
a I can pick you up and throw you though.
Brother, I am 200 pounds. What do you mean?
That's cute.
I'm a dense motherfucker.
Oh, I could pick you up and throw you.
I can pick you up and throw you.
Yeah, I could pick you and throw you.
I am dense.
Nah, Shoddy.
I kind of want to see this happen now.
Oh, hell.
Well,
don't.
Because I'm bringing my bottle of
gin, hell no.
Some ginger beer, and the wine I got from my friend.
You're gonna show up with like the gin in your hand, be like, all right, let me see if I can pick you up. I'm like, oh god.
No, I'm not drinking until I get to the house. No drinking and driving. I am somewhat responsible.
I don't know what that's like.
I just gotta find some candy and some popcorn to eat because I'm gonna be like the anime or Persona 5. Your boy is sad. Your boy is so fucking sad.
You poor thing.
Look, my boyfriend's in Iowa, so I'm dying.
You poor thing. Mine's about an hour away.
When I get there, you can explain
upstairs.
why, because he just said he was leaving and he didn't say why. I'm just like, oh, okay, bye. My question, which I'm going to steal from Puce's questions, in the arrangement of the LGBTQIA plus minus divided by, would you rearrange the letters at all?
No, because then it just gets complicated.
Okay, that's a better answer than
I love that.
Like
Thank you.
Jace gave.
Jace's answer was, I think Jace is correct. Alphabetical order.
No. No.
Oh no,
That's
I love
insane.
that. You're oh no. Just like your disdain towards it.
You know how long it took me to
Beautiful.
memorize the fucking way they already are? That
See, that's why all of the letters just need to start calling yourself the alphabet.
Oh, that's what I do. That's fine.
I use
So,
a very
okay, but
colorful
my-
word that starts with an A and ends with a T. And starts with an F and
What?
ends with a T. God damn it.
Bitch. We had a whole talk about that yesterday.
I know. It's my favorite word.
Also, so in this hypothetical, where we rearrange so that LGBTQIA plus, does the plus go first because it's a numeral, it's a number thing and not a letter?
Yes.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that more.
Mostly because I knew that would be your answer to that question. If I answered yes, then you would say I hate it more.
No, it's because it's a number thing going before the letters, and I hate that. I like that the plus is at the end.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at the end.
I can accept that.
But if we're making it alphabetical, the number has to go first.
Yeah, then no, it doesn't work.
See, I feel like alphabetically you can put numbers last.
I
Numbers and
disagree.
symbols.
As a computer person, I disagree.
As a non-computer
Well, as
person,
an
I
autistic,
also agree.
Disagree.
Fucking autism.
Hey, I'm autistic and I didn't take that side. I just said as a non-computer person. So, ha.
Ask the next
Fair.
question.
What's the biggest misconception? Ooh.
Misconception.
Thank you. Ooh, I wasn't gonna
You're
get that word
welcome.
out.
Misconception about what?
About you.
About being
You
trans.
in general. Whether it be you being trans, something that you enjoy that other people don't, anything.
I think one thing that surprises people a lot is just like how open I am to pretty much anybody.
After you get
Really?
him high.
No,
I think that's
I
called
do
being
it
a
sober.
slut, but that's okay.
Okay, in my defense, I've only ever seen you sober at the house when you're a vegetable.
What a move, babe! What a move!
We haven't
110% move, babe.
we've only hung out at the restaurant
Babe,
once,
being vegged
and I had
out,
to
I'll respect it.
asking you questions was like pulling teeth, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an uphill battle, but it'd be worth it in the end. Like I haven't seen you open up to people that aren't people in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't hang out like that, so it's a little different.
I'm trying to think of like, what's the trans stereotype?
How much do you love Lady Gaga? How about that?
Not at all.
There we go. You know how many homos love Lady Gaga?
Yeah,
All
I'm
of them.
aware.
All of them.
No, I'm a metalhead, so it's like, I don't.
That's-
You say that with
Oh,
such
you-
disdain.
I'm one of them too.
You don't do the computer coder thing.
No, I don't.
Ah, God, I need Val to be here to explain it properly.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Oh, are you a
No.
furry?
No.
Okay.
Wait, are you not coming with us to the FurCon?
Fuck no.
Okay, so Kim hasn't talked to you
No.
about that. Got it. Understandable.
She also hasn't been here, so.
I know. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not. Cause I'm about to smack that bitch when she get here.
Do you celebrate Pride Month in any way, Lucas?
Not as much as I did as a teenager.
What'd you do as a teenager?
I went to like all sorts of Pride around the town, like around like neighboring towns and stuff like that. I haven't been to one yet.
You know, as an old man, I feel that.
Yeah, we're mostly working.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, old
okay,
man,
you know what?
men just like sit around and relax.
No,
In
that
their
I
young
feel
days,
that.
they did stuff.
No, I feel that on a deep personal level.
I guess.
But as a person who has not been to a Pride, what is it like? What do y'all do?
But there was one Pride, like 2 years ago, where I was like half naked, walking downtown.
Isn't that all the prides though? At least everyone I've been to.
The ones
Everybody slept
after
the
I
fuck
got
out.
surgery,
Doesn't
yes.
count.
Everybody slept the fuck out when
Okay.
I've gone.
Yeah, because like the one in my hometown was in. They had to move it to October because it would get so hot.
That's pretty wild. I love that.
That is pretty funny.
So you haven't been to one since you've been. Well, you've only been up here a few months. No, that's fair. I think we had our big one already, but that's a question for Deanna and Jace.
There's one in Akron. That's coming up. I think it's in
Don't
August.
say that.
You can go to that. I'll be at work, so if you need something, just come by post office. I got you.
I'm not sure what part or how transitioned you are, but in your journey, in your steadily work in progress, what has been your favorite part of the transition or during the transition that just like made you feel happy or just made it easier in those steps?
Honestly,
Sorry, that was a really heavy question.
it's honestly my parents and my friends.
It's beautiful.
I got you, bitch.
Awesome.
You didn't even know.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know technically. You were just like,
You were
that
just
is
like,
man.
here, dude.
So like, I was gonna be
And
like, what is
still,
the most?
I still got him. Like, the fuck? What do you mean?
I understand, but you were like, from what you said upon meeting him, you were like, that's man. What are you talking about? The before time, that was a man.
Yeah,
So you were
Lucas has
already
always
like,
been, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been supporting since frame one because of ignorance. So it counts.
Because you already answered my other question, which would have been like, what stood out that gave you the most vindication? And I'm sure it's fucking being like, that's a man. Before time, that's a man. What are you
That
talking
man.
about?
That's a whole nigga. What are you talking about?
Like, I feel like this is how one of my friends in high school felt because I had no idea that they were trans. When someone asked him a question, I was like,
Oh, I got a question.
no, that's a boy. Why are you being mean to that boy?
I got a question.
Go for it.
Okay, so Lucas, you can say the F word. Is there any like trans slurs that you can say?
They haven't exactly been like reclaimed. So no, I just still find any trans slurs like
Offensive. Fair. After I asked the question, my brain was like, "Oh wait, no, that hasn't been
No.
reclaimed
I'm just gonna push Puce to the side.
I mean, I have said it, but it's not like
yet." It's an important
a
question.
common word for me.
So, I'm much like I asked in the last episode, which you can listen to. Self
Oh, you
plug.
remembered your question.
So, how do you feel the trans struggle has evolved in your when did you come out to your dad?
10 years ago. Almost 11.
How do you feel like your struggle has evolved? Well, I guess the trans struggle, not just yours in particular, has evolved in the last 10 years.
Struggle isn't how.
Well, we kind of discriminate against y'all.
Oh, okay.
So, you think have things gotten better or are they worse? Like, what's the situation? What's the sitch?
It's honestly kind of gotten worse. Especially like in my hometown, or like my home in North Carolina. It's like they keep changing the laws around trans people. Like they recently made it so if a parent is like accessing medical, like if their child is on HRT as a underage minor, they made it like illegal and like you can be federally charged for it, which is insane.
Don't you
That's
love where we live so much? Like,
Oh, and I know
greatest
I
country
feel like
in
it's
the
a whole
world.
global thing.
I know it's getting worse in
What'd you say, Peter?
Ohio
For-
too.
Someone pivot from this heavy topic. I don't know how.
You brought it up. That's your fault.
Bitch, I don't want to hear it. Not especially from you.
Dude.
Maybe from Noodle. Maybe, but not from you.
Do you have a favorite kind of like? I did ask this question the other day. Do you have a favorite kind of like queer media? Like there's like a couple of TV shows like Queer Eye or like Sense8 or I had another show in mind, but I can believe I forgot it. I was gonna say Super Drags, but that's on Netflix and it's like super old as shit and not that good. Sorry, Trixie Mattel, I love you. But like, do you have any kind of media that you like enjoy that's like TV show wise?
I honestly really
Okay.
loved Heartstopper. It's kind of cliche.
Oh,
but
cute.
I feel like that one and there's another TV show I can't think of that are like the most accurate in like queer culture.
I couldn't help you but tried. I can only think of Sense8.
I can't think of the show.
The
Do
money.
you think
Go ahead.
Golden Girls is
I
queer
do, in
culture?
fact, think that.
Oh, for sure. You know how many
Not the
queer
ho-
guys-
You're not the guest.
The queers love Golden Girls.
What was that?
Yeah.
Because Jace brought that up the other day, so I had to ask.
The amount of money I would have paid to someone if you had named any anime, I would have just been like, all right, here's the money. That was a great joke, great fucking joke. But here
I
we
remember
are.
the show I was thinking about. One of my favorite TV shows was Queer as Folk.
I feel like
It's,
I heard
I was watching it as maybe 16, 17. There's so much porn.
Hell yeah.
Like there's so many dicks. It's
Hell
insane.
yeah.
But I absolutely love that show because it's great.
You know what? I have a question because now I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah.
What is appealing about a dick? Noodle, shut the
I
fuck
didn't
up.
say anything. I just went.
I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
once it gets put somewhere, it's great.
Okay. Outside of the insertion, what is appealing about it? Because you could use many other phallic-shaped things. I've seen the videos. I know.
What videos? What do you?
I was making an OnlyFans girl joke, but
okay.
I see. Whoosh over the head.
I don't know. Maybe because I wish I had one.
You know, that leads into I was going to ask, do you have one?
Oh God, no.
So,
This
Sounds expensive.
that and it doesn't look good. I don't care what anybody says. It does not look good.
well, they're not to that stage yet where they're
No.
at them looking good. Yeah, I respect that.
Well,
I
they
would
take a
wait too.
graph from like your forearm or your thigh and use that.
That sounds so
Yeah.
unpleasant.
I was going to say, that sounds incredibly painful.
Yeah. And there's so many complications that can happen, and no.
You know, I respect that answer.
Plus, I got a perfectly good hole, so it's fine.
my inner degenerate is saying to say the thing, but I'm just like, I don't want Travis to fight me, so I'll be quiet.
So you're a catcher, not
Correct.
a pitcher. Gotcha.
And that's the thing. I'm a complete bottom. So like,
Yeah, you are.
hey now.
I've seen you in public. Yeah, you are.
You know, I feel like that's a proper answer for an otter, anyways.
Does that mean all otters are bottoms?
No, bottoms are switches. I don't know if I'd accept them saying they're top.
You're a gay. Why you're okay, thank you, Dice. Why are gay people who are switches in BDSM called verse because they're gay? That boggles my mind. Like I can't wrap my head around why.
Yeah, versatile.
Top or bottom, you
That
fucking
explains so
moron.
much. Thank you for saying that out loud.
Versatile.
Why the fuck can't you just use the word we already
No,
have?
it's called verse. They
Oh,
have
me yelling in
specific
the mic
gay
is peaking.
term.
Oh no. Okay.
Yes, it did.
It's called.
Alright,
Have you never
He
noticed
doesn't
that
give a
before?
shit. He edits the episode. If he wants to complain, he'll complain it himself when he's editing the episode. God damn it! Why do I have to yell so fucking loud? Boop 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 boop.
No, it's because when I changed my settings earlier. Oh no, wait! I don't know if I am peaking or not because it said 0 now. So
You
I'm
definitely peaked in Discord.
Oh, that's Discord. No one knows the fuck about Discord. No. Ask a question. You're doing a shit job at your job.
To be fair, you guys are doing quite a bit of it. I'm not gonna lie, like you guys are doing a lot of it.
I blame.
I also kind of blame
How
Suda.
the fuck is it?
So much.
How the fuck is this my fault? I'm just talking to my
Run
friend.
us off the rails
Well, one,
too
you're
much.
taking us
I
off the
did it
rails
once.
once.
Brother.
You enjoy editing this episode. Oh my god. Second off, you're like IRL friends with him, so like
Yes.
it's easier for you to like have better banter and repetition than I am. So you've kind of
Just
been
make
like
some
you
assumptions
and-
and
you
go
and-
from there. Then
you and Buse have kind of just been like taking over quite a bit of this because we're already at 40 minutes. I was very surprised.
you get an EP, Lucas.
No, because I haven't been
Lucas.
sleeping. So
Oh, you poor bean.
Bitch, why? Never mind. I think I have a pretty good idea why. That bed's empty, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I hate being right. God, I fucking hate being right.
That's how my wife feels. She can only sleep in the bed when I'm there.
Your wife has codependency issues.
So do I.
Separation anxiety, that one.
I cuddle the pillow or the copious squishmallows in my bed.
It's not the same.
It is not the same. Even if I put like his cologne on the
have-
pillows and like
Yup.
make the bed warm.
Ha, Suda
I
can't
wore this
relate.
cologne today.
Where? Ooh, no, I was
That's
gonna say
cute.
something gay. I can't. Never mind.
Say it.
Pride
It's
Month.
gay
What the
month.
fuck you mean
Well,
you
it's
can't say it?
straight because it's between me and my boyfriend.
You're pan, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We wear the same deodorant, so I always smell like him. Because I don't.
That's
I
pretty
don't.
fucking gay.
I don't wear.
That's really fucking gay, dude.
I don't wear girl deodorant because it doesn't do very well. Boy deodorant works better.
No, okay. See, that's the legitimate reason. Like, I can get behind that. And in front of it and to the side.
What?
British joke.
Oh, Lucas. As a gay man, is Cam hot?
No, no, absolutely not.
If y'all saw my boyfriend,
Oh.
you'd see my type.
What is your type? That is the question.
I have a couple. Like a fantasy type.
ceiling. That's a pretty ceiling.
Shut the hell up.
Oh,
I gotta look at the ceiling. Gotta shut my goddamn.
oh,
mouth,
you
man.
poor
That's a pretty
thing.
ceiling.
Anyway, continue.
But to answer your question earlier, Henry
Thank you
Cavill
for
as
getting
The
us
Witcher.
back on track.
Oh,
Top tier.
You know, fair. I
Delicious.
respect that.
I don't.
Also,
that feels
Henry
like a
Cavill
cop
is
out. He's another just conventionally attractive man.
So hot.
Yeah, but his personality is.
Okay,
I
but,
love
like-
Henry Cavill in general.
More built men with like a beard and long hair. Soul.
I'm so confused about what we talked about earlier.
The type of man. Or like,
I no, I was gonna say, well, he is a boy. He's not a man, so it's different. But I'm like, let me not insult my friend anymore. I'll be nice.
All right, question. Is there any famous trans people you look up to?
I didn't like that noise. You sounded constipated.
not a trans man in particular, but Laverne Cox is one of them. I love that woman.
Oh. Yes.
She was in
Feel
Orange
like
is
I
the
know
New
that
Black.
name.
I'm so uncultured.
Oh, that.
Okay, never mind. I'm just poor. I was like, I don't know who that is, so I feel uncultured. And then he said Orange is the New Black, and I'm like, oh, Netflix. I didn't have Netflix when that was airing. So I'm not uncultured. I'm just poor.
I watched a bunch
So
of that
did
show
I.
and then I fell off.
Yeah, same. After Pusey died, I was like, I'm done. No more done. I'm done. This show made me sad.
I don't even know if I made it that far.
This show made me sad. I'm done.
Yep, you guys are talking about stuff. Yep.
My God. Yeah.
We are.
Using words.
Follow-up question, because queer media. Do you have any unpopular opinions about queer cultures?
Are you okay?
Nigga, what?
Are you okay? Oh my
Having a
God.
stroke?
I'm dying. Something's stuck in my throat. And I ran out of water.
Hey, remember our deal. If you die, I get your computer.
True.
I get your
don't
wife.
die, bitch.
Obtained wife.
If you can swear.
Oh no! Why would you put that thought in my head?
Obtained wife.
You good?
No, I'm having a great time. Oh, yeah, it's so hot in this room.
I can't say what I want to say.
Uh,
I can't say what I want to say.
Okay, I'll rephrase my question. Do you have any like hot takes on like any part of queer culture?
Trying to make people feel bad when they misgender somebody. Honestly, if you think about the science behind it, you're just like set to like automatically assume. But it's more of like,
Yeah.
Fair. So, while I understand, my problem is, as a not autistic, I think all three of you fuckers are autistic. God fucking damn.
Probably.
Why would you admit to it, Lucas? So, also because I blame it on video games. You train enjoyers are spared. Because I play video games, I've gotten used to pattern recognition. Once I have that pattern memorized, I just default to that, and I'm like, you have changed your attack pattern. I have to readjust. God damn it, this is gonna take time, and I feel like people don't want to give other people the time to readjust.
yeah, because it's like, you can tell when somebody is actually trying versus when they just don't give a fuck.
My only saving grace is okay, so Lucas, Fairy, we work with Fairy. I no longer because Fairy is also non-binary trans. I don't remember. I specifically refer to Fairy as nigga. And they were like, excuse me, and I'm like, it is gender neutral, so you can't get mad. And then they looked at me. They looked at, I think, Shanty. Shanty agreed. And I'm like, I'm walking out of the room before you can retort. So, if you're black, when in doubt, just call everyone nigga. It's okay.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I agree.
I'm black, we need something. Noodle, I don't have an excuse for you because your people are like the most oppressed.
Yeah, thanks. I know that.
So, and you as a woman of your people are like the most oppressed. So I truly can't help you. Like, I wish I could, but I can't.
Congratulations.
Better than, Japanese women in Japan who are useless after 25. So, you still got some kick, some jiggle. Listen,
out of context, that sounds really horrible, Suna.
You're so fucking mean. I'm gonna make sure to take this out of clip and send it to my friends.
How the fuck?
I hope they bully
how
you.
the fuck am I mean? How the fuck am I being mean?
so-
I literally said you, as a Native American, are doing While you were oppressed, you're doing better than the Japanese, because the Japanese were like, "Oh, you're 25, you're not married, you don't have kids, you don't have a career, you're useless."
You should hear how
I
my
still
mama
said
talks
you
to me
got
then.
Publicly, I said,
Listen,
fucking
I already told you, I will put my hands on your parents. I don't care.
No, you're not cool enough.
I'm not cool enough to beat up your parents.
Yes, specifically my dad.
God damn.
Well, your dad likes fighting games, so he's fine. Your mom, though, she can get these fucking hands. And a foot.
My mama can catch my own hands. Thank you very much. I ain't scared to step up to that
I'd
short
love
little
to see you
short
try.
neck bitch. She's 4'9", 4'10". She's short. I'm not scared of that little lady. I'll fuck her up.
Again,
Anything.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
about
my
this,
god,
Lucas.
why are we so off topic? God, we should just wrap this up.
Well, no, we got to at least hit the hour mark, and then
What we can do?
Lucas go to fuck to sleep, because Lucas has to go to a... I also have to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. Right, Monday.
I might stop by your job tomorrow. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I can just do that.
I was gonna figure we'd start last call.
It's too early for last call. You got 5 minutes and then you can go to last call.
Yeah.
I know. I'm starting to not give a shit anymore.
Do
Like,
you-
I'm genuinely not in a good place.
Well, good. Lucas, do you plan to ever celebrate Pride Month any other way? Like, do you plan to go to a bunch of parades and do a bunch of stuff with your friends?
I don't know, because I don't really have many friends up here. Except for, my roommates and, yeah, and work people.
Damn, I guess we're not friends.
I
Damn, I guess we're not friends. Damn, that's crazy. I don't live with y'all, so I'm not a roommate.
My God, I guess Suna's never going to Pride Pride parade then.
Damn, that was my out. Damn, I guess I'm stuck with these boring ass
Yeah.
straights.
Sucks to suck.
Except Puce. Puce is fine.
Can't relate though.
Damn, I gave Puce a compliment. He was quiet. It's crazy.
He's probably dying.
No, I was debating on whether to take it or fight it.
Or fight it. Wow, what a mood.
Why would
Hey,
you?
straights are kind of boring.
Yeah.
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 So I can't really accept that you're excluding me, because I can admit we are boring.
We can at least talk about anime. We can talk about lesbians and yaoi and anime and manga, because you don't watch anime.
True. Oh, Lucas. Question. Do you experience gender dysphoria?
Not as much as I did. Because,
I would say, or have you? Because it sounds like you're pretty
yeah,
far
I mean,
along
I've
your
been on
transition.
testosterone for, hold on, I can't math right now. 7 years? Yeah.
Pre-COVID, just pre-COVID.
So, I've gotten majority of all the effects anyways. Because I started testosterone when I was 15, so I pretty much had a normal male puberty, I guess.
Nice.
I was going to say, it sounds like
Yeah.
you skipped all the painful parts.
No.
Get over there soon.
No. No, because I'm thinking, had normal male puberty. I'm like, man, them wet dreams must have been crazy.
No comment.
So
No comment.
Wild.
I'm taking that as I am
No comment.
correct.
Now we need a comment.
I'm taking that as I am correct. And again,
Yeah.
I fucking hate when I'm correct.
Okay.
Well, now I got a question. When you remember your dreams, if you do remember your dreams, do you
All the time.
imagine yourself with
Well,
Nick?
I smoke weed, so I don't really have dreams anymore. But, yes.
What? Fascinating.
How big is it?
How big is it?
No, you
I
have to
didn't hear
answer the
that second
question,
part.
Lucas. It's non-negotiable. How big is it?
I said, how big is it?
I want to say average.
What is average to you? We
Like,
need a number.
5 to 6.
Fair.
Okay, that's
That's
yeah,
average.
it's national average. So I have one more derailing story time.
Lovely.
Lucas was here for
Fucking
on Father's Day. We went to Wally Waffle. I don't know why they chose to go to Wally Waffle on Father's Day, but here we are. I don't remember how it got brought up. Someone was talking about how dude's dicks lean to the left or the right, and our friend's boyfriend sitting there. We're eating the waffles, and I just asked him, left or right. He looked at me confused, like I asked him what's inside Pandora's box. The man's was lost. I don't remember what he said.
He said left.
I'm more surprised you remember what he said. I don't know what prompted me to ask. No, I asked Kim, how big is his dick? And she just looked at me like not like a how dare you ask that, but damn, you just asked that in public. And you think I was going to answer? And I was like, Kim's boyfriend, whose name escapes me. So how big's your dick? And he froze up. And I'm just like, man, what's wrong with y'all? Why ain't y'all answering the question? It's just a number. And then they just went back to eating waffles like nothing happened. I'm like, you guys suck.
Oh, trust me, we went out last night for dinner and like all sorts of questions got brought up.
Bullshit. Were any of them answered?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
No, not with Kim.
Right,
Not
you
with
guys
Kim. With Jason and Val.
Val is an open book once alcohol or drugs is involved. I don't know Jason, so we're gonna fix that at some point this year. So how big do you want your dick to be in real life?
Say 5 to 6.
You can't pick a definitive number.
5.5.
All right, cop out answer.
That
All
works.
right.
I don't fucking know.
He catches. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter how big it is.
No, I'm you know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Am I wrong though?
No, it's just how do I fuck it? Travis isn't gonna ever listen to this. I want to know that Travis has received and have him just go about his daily life like it didn't happen.
Received.
Yes, because I want you to peg Travis.
That man would never let me.
That's why, I want it to happen so bad because he would just deny it, and I'm just like, bitch, I know. He's like, how do you?
You just want to know something that, like,
Intimate
inside knowledge.
Yes, because he
feel
thinks I would hold it over his head for personal gain.
I would.
I wouldn't. You're a little bit more mean than me.
Yeah.
I just like having the information and going, I have this. Only 2 other people in the world have the same information, and it makes me happy.
Trust me. Never would happen.
I know, and it sucks, because I feel like that would open him up as a person a little bit more. He'd be a little bit more vulnerable.
Taking something up the ass makes you more vulnerable, or just that person in general?
That person in general.
Okay.
I feel like it would fucking. Well, you've seen Avatar, right?
Yes.
You see, when Aang gets that chakra hit, and he's just like, he's not a new person, but he's like more enlightened.
Mm-hmm.
That would be Lucas's boyfriend, just more enlightened. Like, yeah, good character development. It would be character development.
Yes.
You don't know this person, so you're just like, oh, okay. Lucas, do you agree with me? Do you think it would be good character development for him?
I don't know. I feel like he'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah, but it's fine. We've all had our embarrassing moments.
Okay, then.
I feel like that's such a wild response. We've all had our embarrassing moments. You knowing that he's been pegged. That's so, like, wildly different than embarrassing moment.
Anywho, we're now to the we're gonna call last call, the segment where we do comments, questions, and fucking speak English, you dumb whore. Comments, questions, and concerns portion of the podcast. Sua, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
I feel like this was an episode that is bad for the audience, but good for me because I got a little bit closer to my friend.
That's honestly, I love our audience as much as possible. In the sea of faces that I do not see, I'm glad that we were able to bring you closer to your friend. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to the audio listeners and all of the stuff we showed each other yet not said. Pews, do you have any comments, questions, and concerns?
Just concerned that Lucas has to be friends.
Oh, ouch.
Bitch, you're my
Bitch.
friend.
Yeah, but after hearing all this, I'm glad we're not like as close of friends as you and Lucas.
Oh my god.
I want you like pondering these questions about me.
You're too boring to ponder questions about.
That's fucking rude. God damn. Honestly.
There's no spice to him. That 10% Mexican is just for show.
Not the 10%.
Yep.
Listen,
Brother.
listen.
I mostly bring it up as a joke.
I
know it doesn't
fought
matter.
with this nigga for years that humans are half of one thing, half of the other if they've got different race parents. And then he brought up his fucking 23andMe or Ancestry. Ancestry, and was like, I'm 10% Mexican. And I was like, that's not how genetics work. But I can't argue with a piece of paper. So I just have to accept it. That 1% black isn't black enough.
And I'm 1% Chinese.
Wild.
No comment.
I can say all the words.
I would make racist joke, but you see he fucking knows better. I've trained him well enough. Lucas, do your last call.
You got last call? Any thoughts, feelings, concerns?
No?
You agreed to this. I want you to know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I feel bad for
I have the DMs.
I'm aware.
I feel bad for you.
Actually, technically, I
You
threatened
agreed to
you in
talk
front of
to
the
three of
in front of
us.
the fridge. So,
Yeah. But
all right, I'll see you Monday. Well, I guess by the time this comes out, I would have already seen you, so you can tell all of your coworkers.
oh hell
to
no!
listen.
I agree. Oh, hell no.
Most of them don't even know. I ain't doing that.
But like, okay, all right.
I agree. I'm a smart boy.
Work with a bunch of old women and old men. What are you talking about?
Smart boy.
How old is old? Wait, how old is old?
50s and up.
That's
Are
pretty
they
old.
married women?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter.
All right then. I guess I'll.
You don't know how to end the. You don't know how to end the
Close
episode.
this
Do
out.
you?
I was just gonna wrap this up because I know Desiree's taking care of like the ending bit.
Bitch still owes me a bonus.
We have to have income
I agree.
first.
Disagree. Disagree. You've seen what's under. You've seen what's under that shirt. Disagree.
God damn.
My God.
All right, everybody, say bye.
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 Thanks, guys. If you like what you heard, search Lusty Lounge on any podcast platform. If you think we did a good job at hosting, you can always buy us a drink on our Ko-fi. And if you want more of the lounge, subscribe to the Patreon for uncut and bonus episodes, like this one.
What if it's okay? But like, what if it's just an act? Like, what if it's all a lie?
I have had some intimate DMs with her, but you know.
I mean,
that's-
same.
What are you guys talking about?
It's crazy how he doesn't know the people in Discord. Like, it's
As always, don't let the door hit you on your way out. It's very heavy. Until next time, bye-bye.